Hey everybody, happy Monday to you. Thank you for joining us here on Northern Life. Hunter is still out enjoying the good life.
Yeah,
on
man.
vacay, lucky dog. So I'm here
Summer
again with
living.
you guys. I
Yeah.
know. I think he's probably wrapped up his cruise by now.
I think so.
imagine.
I think so. And now he's working his way to Disney World allegedly.
Oh,
so.
I didn't know that was part
Yeah,
of the
I
trip
know.
too.
Big birthday.
Jeez,
yeah, big
yeah.
3-0 for his girlfriend Kayla.
Oh, happy
Yeah.
birthday, Kayla.
Yeah.
What a good guy you've got there. Cruise, Disney, what more could you want for
Yeah.
30? That's a big birthday. Love
And
it.
also, the drive there must have been slightly more fun than I imagine the drive back is going to be.
Yeah,
it's always the
true.
case with traveling. It's like, now I got to make it home.
It goes a lot slower.
Yeah. Well, hopefully they're having some fun. I'm sure you can find his pictures too on his Facebook page. Hey, it is good to be back to our normal schedule now. I know that the Olympics are officially over, so our programming has returned. You know, noon show, 12:30 Northern Life. How about that? And some Olympians out there who were chasing gold over in Italy are now also heading back to work. Tabitha Peterson with Team USA's women's curling team is heading back to counting prescriptions as a full-time pharmacist here in Minnesota, while also raising a 1-year-old daughter. Peterson calling curling chess on ice, requiring focus and precision, which are skills she also uses at both jobs. And after all of the excitement over in Italy, it is back to family life for her and back behind that pharmacy counter.
Man, can you imagine what the mental transition of that must be like the high of the
Yeah.
Olympics, and then, you know, I'm sure she loves her job, I'm sure she's very passionate about it, but what a different world to go back to, right? But she's got to be feeling pretty good, I'm sure, coming back, because the women's curling team saw a lot of success.
Oh, yeah.
They made history making it to the
know.
semifinals and playoffs for the first time, so we love that.
We love that a lot.
Yeah.
And it's got to be one thing, too, to have so much adrenaline in the curling position and then probably not so much adrenaline in the pharmacy position. But I'm
Right.
sure she's very happy to see her kid.
Yeah, I know Corey Tesi, who took home silver in the mixed doubles curling and also was on Team USA for the women. She's a clinician, I believe, here
Yeah,
in
right.
the Duluth area too. So busy women, very professional women. We love to see all that success. So congratulations to them. It's so cool.
And welcome back home.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, let's get to the sweetest little monkey at a zoo in Japan who is winning hearts across the internet. The zoo saying a monkey was sadly abandoned by his mother shortly after birth, and zookeepers stepped up to help that primate. Local news saying Punch here was given a stuffed animal as a surrogate mother for comfort, because listen to how sad this is. Punch was released into the zoo's enclosure, but was ostracized by others in the enclosure. So
Why did you put this in the show, Ryan? This is
Look how
horrifying.
cute Punch is with the stuffy. It is so cute and adorable.
Yeah.
However, you know, it does sound, after these reports, the zoo did say Punch is okay, even being
good.
ostracized. But you know, the monkey and a stuffy, it is a cute image. However, the story behind it, maybe not so cute.
That is one of the saddest videos I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah,
That poor little
yeah.
monkey all by himself. Punch can come live with me.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm
yeah.
sure Harry would welcome a primate in our home.
Yeah, we'll be your mom. We'll be your mom.
Oh,
Punch.
it's so cute.
So sad.
For football fans out there, could the Chicago Bears really be leaving Illinois for Indiana? I don't know. We're going to
Yeah,
see. State
yeah.
lawmakers, though, in Indiana took a big step that could make it happen, approving a plan to create a stadium authority in the northwest part of Indiana. The group would be able to buy land, issue bonds, and help build a new stadium. Lawmakers say the Bears would also commit $2 billion to the project. Not a done deal just yet, though, but the idea of the Indiana Bears, and it doesn't really roll off the tongue. I don't love it. The Indiana Bears, apparently that idea just got a little bit more real.
Yeah.
I don't know how I feel about that. I don't really have any connection or thoughts about the Bears, but to me, it's like Chicago, Soldier Field,
Yeah.
it's such a cool
Right on the
venue.
water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've never been to Soldier Field. I've only seen it from, in person, a ways back.
Right.
I'm like, that looks cool, but it would be sad to see that go, for sure.
You could obviously build a lot more things around there, but it would be hard to leave downtown Chicago for that area. You know, Indiana, you imagine the state of Indiana having 2 football stadiums. That would not something you'd think about.
Yeah, absolutely not. On the topic of other NFL teams, I saw the Seahawks are for sale, right? After just
I
winning.
believe so.
Yeah. How does that work when you buy a team? Can you choose where the team goes? Can you put it somewhere else, or is that a league thing? That
You
might
know,
be a
I'm
league
not
thing.
sure. I think it does end up that deal has to be approved by the
Yeah.
league, I believe. So,
Okay.
but that's
So
it.
if someone just picked up the Seahawks and put them in Chicago or something, who knows?
That's probably potential.
Replace
but
the Bears.
I bet the Seattle fans want to stay where they are too. Well, staying in the NFC North, bleeding green and gold runs deep in northeast Wisconsin and across Wisconsin. And now one fan is officially part of Green Bay Packers history. Stephen Points Pat Sablicki is the newest member of the team's Fan Hall of Fame, beating out 9 other finalists this year. He says his love for the Pack started with his dad and dates back to his first game at Lambeau Field in 1972. Sablicki, also a cancer survivor, who says cheering on the Pack helped him through tough times, and he hopes his father would be proud of this honor.
Yeah, that's really neat. I feel like Packers fans are the most dedicated fan base.
Oh, yeah.
They have like the longest time fans of anybody. Like, people have been Packers fans their entire life. And,
Yeah.
They've seen success though, so it's easier, to stick with being a Packers fan than maybe a Vikings fan.
Yeah, easier to hop on the bandwagon, easier to rub it into the faces of us Vikings fans. Yeah.
Man, if you're bored with your workouts out there, a new trend is turning fitness into recess. In the UK, adults are playing games like tag and parachute. They call it kidulting, which is tapping into childhood fun to break a sweat. Trainers say when exercise feels like play, people stick with it longer. Makes sense. Research backs that up too, showing that playful activity can boost your memory and your brain health. It is proof you're never too old for recess. I feel like that for sure. I would love to play, thinking back to kid games, like Capture the Flag.
Ooh,
as
yeah.
an adult. I loved Capture the Flag back in the day. Or I don't know what the game is called, but we used to play this game like in the city of Duluth, where you would like start in one place and the goal was to like make it to another place in the city without getting caught.
During school?
No, okay,
Oh.
not during school. That's not recess. This is like a
Gotcha.
nighttime game.
Oh,
yeah,
I
but
gotcha.
that today would be hard. You'd be like zooming around, running.
Wow.
Yeah, so.
That'd be fun.
It
I
would
want
be
to.
fun.
I want to go back and play the game where you throw the ball into the little like tube thing and it comes out either way. You remember like the either of the four ways?
tube.
Funnel ball? I don't know.
I don't know that.
I'll
one.
show you a picture.
Yeah, I'll have to look at it.
Well, hey, coming up, Minnesotans are flying high off the slopes. We'll be back here on Northern Live. Welcome back, everybody. Foursquare, kickball.
Oh yeah, Foursquare was fun.
Also some good games.
Or what's the one where it's on the pole and the ball and you just kind of like smack the ball around?
Oh, tetherball.
Tetherball, yeah.
Napoleon
yeah.
Dynamite sport there. Yeah.
Love that movie.
Let's talk about work here. Getting a professional headshot getting cheaper and faster these days thanks to artificial intelligence. A recent study found 44% of people out there would consider using an AI-generated photo of themselves. And career experts say the benefits are clear. It is quick, it's simple, it's cost-effective. However, there are some risks. Now, poorly edited images can look fake. They can distort your details and hurt your credibility when it comes to recruiters. And LinkedIn says profile photos should reflect your real likeness and can remove ones that don't.
Yeah, you don't want to catfish an employer.
Yeah, that'd
would
be pretty bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not that it really matters what you look like, but you don't want to show up one way and then be like, oh, is this person a liar? Like, do they lie in other parts of life? Otherwise, just hire a photographer to take your picture. You know, a real person.
Right.
Come on.
Yeah, let your skills and your work experience do the talking,
Yeah.
not necessarily your fake photo.
I agree. Yeah. Well, here in Minnesota, there's a ski club that's celebrating 100 years of pushing adrenaline junkies of all ages to new heights.
John Lauritsen showing us the Minnesota tradition that is reaching a major milestone.
You can see all of Bloomington. There's Minneapolis and St. Paul over there. You can see US Bank Stadium.
One of the best views in Minnesota is at the top of a Bloomington hill, but 15-year-old Jacob Larson isn't here for the scenery. He's here for the jump.
It's definitely a big adrenaline rush, and I think it's super fun.
During the pandemic, Jacob couldn't play basketball, so he joined the Minneapolis Ski Club.
You were bored, so you're like, you know what, I'm just gonna go ski jump today.
Yeah. We started on the small hills. There's some down there, but gradually worked my way up to the bigger hills, yeah.
Over the past century, Jacob's story has become a familiar one in this part of town.
We've been ski jumping on this parcel of land since before Bloomington was even incorporated.
The first jumps were smaller, relatively speaking, but as the club grew, so did the platform. In 2000, this one was built. It's 30 stories from the very bottom of the hill to the very top of the jump.
That feeling when you finally hit the ground, is that a relief or a disappointment?
Well, it's a little bit of a disappointment typically. Spectacular. I mean, look at it. I mean, you get to fly. There's nothing like it.
Chris Brose is the club's president and a former U.S. ski team coach. A lot of work goes into just maintaining the jump. They blow their own snow, pack it in, and put in grooves for the skiers to follow.
We put thousands of gallons of water on it to just make it an absolute ice rink. It's almost like a bobsled, luge run.
Their skis are carbon fiber, and their suits are designed to hold air. After all, hang time and distance are what matter most.
When they get going, ski jumpers can reach speeds of up to 50 miles an hour. and they can be in the air or in flight, so to speak, for up to 6 seconds.
This hill, we've had jumps just as far as 300 feet on this hill.
Literally soaring the length of a football field. The club has produced a number of Olympians over the decades, and Jacob is hoping to be the next one. Being an adrenaline junkie and having a need for speed will only help him reach his goal.
It's a crazy feeling. You can't really get it anywhere else. It's kind of just you and the air around you. You feel the pressure on your skis and on your body, and you're just kind of floating.
Yeah, you're going to take that up, Briggs?
No, I don't think so. I've always wondered when watching the Olympics, especially for like that event and the one where they go head first down the icy skeleton, I think it is.
Oh, yeah.
Like how, when the first time you try that must be so scary.
Yeah, I don't know how you could do that. I mean, like, it was awesome getting to see the GoPro footage from that person's perspective, so that way I go, oh, it doesn't actually look that bad, but at the same time, when you see it from a distance, you go, oh, I would never try that.
And the same thing, too, about the drone video that we saw all throughout the Olympics of the different events. It was like the front view of everything made it seem so much slower, but then when they showed the drone view behind the athletes, whether it was like skiing or luge or whatever, you're like, like that is the most horrifying looking sport I've ever seen.
Was that was it Colin Jost too on SNL who was able to go down in one of the bobsleds or something and just showing how fast you go, like 70 plus miles per hour. Yeah, and then the tight track. No thanks. You say your dad used to do that?
He ski jumped, in Cloquet on the jump that they have there, and
wow.
I couldn't do it myself. It's not in my blood, I'll tell you that.
You can follow in his footsteps. Does he still do it?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, not that I know of anyway. Maybe he's out there. Who knows? And late at night.
Yeah, on the weekends. That'd be fun.
Oh, man. Well, a man is running across America to honor the nation's 250th birthday. Noah Coughlin is on his 5th and final cross-country run. He started in Maine, is headed to Oregon, and then plans to finish in Alaska and Hawaii, timing it all with the 250th anniversary in 2026 here. Along the way, he's asking people what the flag and America mean to them. Coughlin says the message is simple. It's unity. He believes we have more in common than what divides us, so he wants to show that off. Crowds have been cheering him on and even driving back to meet him after learning about his story. He hopes to turn the journey into a documentary eventually, but first, he says, he'll need a little rest. And you deserve some rest if you're running that far. Holy
understandable.
buckets.
How's he going to run to Hawaii, though? You know,
I was curious about that.
Take a boat.
Run on the boat as it goes.
Hey, man, if you're running across the country, more power to you. That's awesome stuff, because I run like 4 miles and I go, I think I'm ready for some Papa Murphy's. You know?
I run across a lake walk, good enough for me.
Yeah, I think I'm done. Well, congrats to him. Still ahead, a toddler does whatever it takes to win an arcade game. Welcome back, everybody. Let's head to Missouri now, where a toddler found a foolproof way to win at those tricky claw machines. And that was to climb inside it, of course. While visiting a recreation center with his family, the mom said 2-year-old Cooper King here was not satisfied and just took matters into his own hands when it came to winning that is. Then the police department, the fire department, and eventually someone with that vending machine company all came out and got that disappointed toddler out of the machine. Cooper was clearly having the time of his life in there, and everyone seemed to have a pretty good sense of humor about it too, with posts about that adventure going viral.
That is so funny. When I read the script and before I saw the video, I thought that he maybe like climbed halfway in the little thing where you reach in and you get the prize that falls. So I was like, oh, that's a bummer. He was probably scared and stuck. But no, that boy was having the best time of his life all the way in the machine.
I don't know. That's pretty impressive. That's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
It'd been funny if the police department, gave his mom some quarters and said, well, you're gonna have to get him out. You're gonna have to hit him with the crane. Yeah.
One way in, one way out there, little buddy.
Come back, yeah.
On the East Coast, Bradley Blackburn is here now to show us the fun that's happening at the annual Toy Fair in New York, showing us the gifts that kids are going to be asking for this year.
Whether it's swings, sings, or flies, they have it all at the Toy Fair.
There we go.
And the Toy Insider's Lori Schacht knows how to spot the good eggs.
Something amazing is going to happen. Look.
Yoshi from the new Super Mario movie hatches from its shell, revealing an interactive, adorable dino.
So we can tap his nose. Go ahead, tap his nose.
Hi, Yoshi. K-pop Demon Hunters has exploded too.
Golden everywhere.
From bracelet makers to Bitsies and beyond.
These kinds of movie tie-ins, they still sell a lot of toys.
They sell a ton of toys. Kids are going to want all this because of what it is.
It's 7 football fields of toys.
Greg Ahern helps lead the show and says new toys take years to develop.
2 years usually in planning for toys, from idea to the moment it gets picked up at the store.
Toys help kids create too. These solar-powered flowers teach robotics.
I love when I see kits like this that are really bringing the girls in.
And inflatable air builders arrive this spring.
Now they can build anything.
They click together, blow up, and then store easily.
And when kids are done with it, it goes back in the box.
Right. Easy to deflate.
For younger kids, the new For Real Sloth smiles when you care for him. And Bluey is welcoming you to her biggest playhouse ever.
This is a low-tech toy.
Yes. The toy companies are getting back to basics with our kids. It's good for our kids. It's the way kids are supposed to play.
New ways to have old-fashioned fun as the toy industry winds up for 2026. Bradley Blackburn, CBS News, New York.
Toys are so different these days.
They're very different. I got a question about the Yoshi toy. Can you tell it when to hatch, or is it just going to hatch on its own terms? Like a normal, I don't know, in nature, I guess?
You just have to sit there with your binoculars and wait for your little Yoshi to come through. It's like, Mom, I can't go to bed. My Yoshi might crack
I was going to
open."
say, your kid's going to be at school and go, I'm really sorry to inform you, your Yoshi just hatched. I don't know.
That would be heartbreaking.
That would be sad.
Worse than missing your baby's birth.
Yeah, oh, yeah. Also be bad. Well, 2 comfort food favorites are teaming up for game night. Campbell's and Goldfish launching a limited time game set featuring 2 new games, Fish in a Row and Soup Splashers, both designed to be played right over a bowl of tomato soup, with players lining up, balancing goldfish crackers before they splash in. The nostalgia-inspired sets go on sale this week, and each game costs $20, but includes the soup and the crackers.
All right, I'd play that. That looks fun, actually.
I just eat the goldfish. I don't need the game.
We'll say goodbye after the break. Welcome back, everybody. When we see you again tomorrow here on Northern Life, Ryan and Hunter are taking on a classroom project. Hunter tells Ryan that they're going to have a paper airplane contest, being judged on appearance and performance, but there are strict rules here, very strict rules. No online help of any kind. So, that you just gotta, go on feel.
Yeah, I don't know. I tell you what, I've not made a paper airplane in maybe a decade or more.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I made one like 22 or 23, so it has been a long time. However, I did have assistance for that. So when Hunter said you can't use your phone, I knew things were going to look bleak.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I think if I would have participated, I definitely would have come in last.
Yeah.
Like, when you fold those little papers and you do the football thing too? Yeah, that's hard.
That's always fun.
I should try
I like
next.
that. Before we go today, it's always important to highlight the next generation of rescuers. And in North Dakota, they are introducing Bo. This good boy with floppy ears and face wrinkles is training to be a hard-nosed police canine who will search for missing people out in North Dakota. But for now, the only thing this baby bloodhound is searching for is some toys to play with.
He's the cutest boy. I don't know what's cuter between this and our friend Punch, the little monkey man from the beginning of the show.
Yeah, those two should team up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They should fight some crime together.
That'd be cute.
Well, thank you for joining us. We love you.
We'll see you tomorrow. Have a great rest of your Monday.
Find some time to throw a line or just head outside to unwind. That's the life in the great North Woods. Hike or bike, whatever you like. Get out in the day, enjoy the night. Yeah, we got the life in the great North Woods. Yeah, we got the life in the great North Woods. Yeah, this is Northern Life.